guess. Got half the chapter left to go, guys. Come on.
Sleep well?
Yeah. Well, sort of.
Well, your eyes are red.
Hey, shut up. So what if they are? But I know what I have to do.
Your mum.
Everything's so clear now.
Have to get a move on, you know?
Same
To the
here.
castle, off to Sword March,
We'd
chip
better
chop.
hurry. After all, the threat's not gone.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact
That's
that there were
true.
4 of those guys and we took them out all at once rather than spaced across the chapter is
You
big to
surprised
me.
me.
You did too. I didn't think you were the sort to
Yeah, it
take
was a
such a
punch, not a
stand.
kick.
Sometimes we're left with no other choice.
Yeah, I think you're right. Absolutely right. What do we do about
What do you want
Ethel?
to do? Bolearis is going to be so
When
broken
things
about
are settled,
this.
we'll let
I
Colony
feel
4
bad
know.
for him. Although I guess he'll be the
It's
commander
what she'd
now.
want. I'm certain of it.
Commander Bolearis, join the
Yeah,
team,
you're right.
please. I need someone.
She'd be happy.
Oh dear. I thought they were so safe, man. I genuinely thought, like... I didn't think they'd be dying, let alone this soon. Like, really, I thought because of the whole hero thing, that they were both safe for at least the first half of the game. Honestly, it's kind of weird to me that Ethel died like that, because I thought, like... I thought she was going to have this whole ongoing conflict about, like... You know, oh, should I join the main cast, or should I, you know, fight them to protect Colony 4? And in the end, she didn't do either. She didn't join us, our side, and help us. And she didn't, like, kill us either. Like, she didn't kill us to protect Colony 4 either. Like, those were, like, her 2 options in my eyes. And she was just like, nah, actually, I'm not going to choose either. Like, I'm gone. I've got a fight to do. Like... That's so jarring to me. Anyway, Hovering Reefs is interesting. Of course, you know, it's Alchemov, of course there is. Castle and Colony of Silver ranking. Ah, we might see that before we get there. Commander like no other. Bolearis! Bolearis! Whammo! Let me do it! Okay, fine. Oh, so we don't even go down here. Okay. Wow, what a I thought this whole region was going to be the Urayan. And then it's like Urayan, and then you got all the falls, and then you got Macta Wildwood all up here, and mad one.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Yeah, this site is a rare doodah, Lands. Well done. Well done, Lands.
Let's just sneak a peek.
The castle, the Kevis Castle region starts there. The castle itself is way over there, by the way. Yeah. Okay, well that... It's interesting then. So I knew the Mobius could interlink. I already had a feeling. There was nothing, nothing from the trailers confirmed it. But in chapter, or I guess it's the beginning of chapter 2 maybe, when D returns to the Mobius slot, you can see that there's a smaller Mobius character behind him. I don't remember which one, but I think it's just one of the smaller ones. It might have been Yoran.
Is this like a rare
So actually maybe that wasn't an interlink, but I always thought it was. Suppose we can try making a way through here. You can take it. Something tells me I can't. I couldn't beat the level 45
Never
Tyrkin.
been here before.
Valkor's Gate, isn't that... I recognise that name. Oh, it's a separate part of the region. I see, okay. Well, there's a Feronis Hulk. I didn't know there was going to be a whole separate region up here, but I guess it makes sense. Urayan Trail. Sure, optional area. Why not? Okay, so it's just a nice looking grassy area, it seems. Why is there no music in this region? It's really weird. Why have they not just reused music at least? Feels like an oversight. That's something that's actually kind of confusing to me in terms of the story. How do none of these characters care that there's just like a ton of old abandoned buildings that do not make sense here? Like, how do they not even sort of bat an eye at that? Because surely they'd be sort of freaking out over that. Like, what is this, you know? They don't have anything like that. Not really. I guess maybe they know about it, but the fact they didn't even address it? I do think overall the Pentelas region has been much more manageable in terms of its sort of business, just because there's been significantly less optional area. I mean, look at it. There's not really any optional areas apart from like the lower section of over here and then this, which is really short. So, much more manageable than the entire Relais region, the entire Dinar region, going back to 2 previous colonies, etc, etc. It's... yeah, this has been much more manageable. Okay, well, for now at least, Pentelas region is done. Let's have a little look at the Keves Castle region.
I don't care what this annihilator thing is. We've got to wreck
Alright,
it.
wreck it round.
Oh, believe me, we will.
There's the castle. It still looks quite a ways away, so hopefully we can make some progress. Also, still the big-ass hand. I don't know what the point of that is. Alright, let's have a look then. So I imagine it's going to be Alchemov with all the floating rocks.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Oh wait, hang on. Oh, wow. That's moved us a lot closer than we just were. Alright, let's see what's going on here then. Gotta make our plan of approach, I suppose. Lots of zip lining, heavily guarded. Keves Castle region, Syra Hovering Reefs. Look at the hair going.
I wonder, how do you think Ethel felt? Was that really what she wanted?
It seemed like that.
This is my personal opinion, but life's defined by moments. Your acts define you. I think she found value in that.
Yeah.
To achieve something in the limited time left to her. One defining moment was what she chose.
She seemed happy enough
Do you
about
think
it.
Mimi feels the same way?
No.
I gave you my opinion. I'm sure Mio has her own thoughts on the matter. Although, I know she doesn't have that much time left. And hence, my being here now.
So, you've chosen your path.
Until now, I was afraid to take that first step. But now, I can do it.
Man.
Okay. Moving in then. Surely they spot them, right? Why are we walking out in the open like that, guys? Come on, you know better than this.
You really think
Look at
they'll
them.
come?
N, Yoran, and D.
They'll come. You can count on it.
Yeah? And then what? If you want to give him a hug, you can count me out
Still,
of it.
I wonder what
want
the
to
deal
show
is with
something
D,
to
because of
Her
course
Majesty.
he's the first Ouroboros.
Yeah? And what's that then? I mean,
So he's
she's
got
not
some
even-
significance. I
She
like the
needs to
fur
be there
coat
to see
too.
how hope dies.
What's this about now?
She can see it.
But like, who could D be anyone we know? I can't think of
Her
anyone.
Majesty occupies the same niche of existence
I've not
as
done
we
that.
do.
Anyway. Yeah, it seems like the Queen is still being controlled by him. Methinks. It'd be good to see D-Bet come back in. I mean, I don't think I've mentioned it, but I think D has my favourite design of all the Mobius members so far. I like his coat fur thing. His actual Mobius form is pretty cool too, the way it looks kind of horror-esque. With Yoran, D, and N all being here, I think anything could really happen to round out the chapter. We've still got so much of it left. That's great.
Just past that gate, we'll find the Colony 11 Garrison.
Garrison, okay.
Beyond that is a residential zone. From there, there's a road to the castle's main gate.
Gate penetration would not be easy. Expect huge battle.
Yeah. So we'll take a detour through the Hovering Reefs to the right and swing around behind the
so
castle.
we're not even going to go for it.
That's where we'll find the ether mine and freight entrance I mentioned.
Oh, we are.
Understood. We shouldn't be hanging around here for long.
Okay.
Let's make for those reefs.
So it'd be way too risky to just go through
Good. This
the
way.
colony.
Follow me.
So we'll go for the reefs instead. Okay. I wonder if it gives you the option to go for the colony. Because, you know, seems pretty interesting. Oh. I don't know what it... did that trigger being too close to the colony?
Something's made a
Must have
fine
done.
mess of them.
Okay.
It appears the fighting wasn't all that long ago. There might still be enemies nearby.
Get the feeling this is Ashura's introduction, but I could be wrong. This is probably way too high leveled for us, I'm almost certain. Oh! Something killed it immediately. Hang on a second.
The absurdity of battle never ceases to amuse
that's
me.
her, alright.
What's her deal?
There she is. Cool design.
She a Kavesi soldier?
Commander, if I'm not mistaken.
She's
If
coming this way.
follows the trend.
Lives are so easily lost, and in service to all manner of nonsense. Truly, this is why. We'll never be able to stop fighting.
She's a lot posher than I would have expected.
Wouldn't you agree?
Can we...
So then, did you help us out just now?
No.
We're not out of the woods just yet. Seems we have some new guests coming.
She's joining us? Kind of. Again, much posher voice than I would have expected, but it's not a bad voice.
Yeah. Get ready.
We might be underleveled for this.
Oh, aren't you all just adorable?
This ain't the time for jokes.
I guess you're right. It's way too early to start laughing. Because the fun's only just getting started.
So she's joining us for this battle. Okay. Weird, but I'll take it. I don't know what's happening here. I thought she was the commander. The Wrath of Ashura. Okay. Well, this looks to be optional, which is interesting, and it's a very manageable level. Not bad. Alright, that was really easy.
Just now. Those were Kavesi soldiers.
Ah, well spotted. They're forces from Colony 11 up ahead.
Right.
And going by your appearance, I'd say you're also a Kavesi
Looks that way.
soldier.
Who? Me?
Tell us who you are. What colony are you from?
Well then, if you absolutely must know, I'm the commander of Colony 11, whose soldiers just attacked us.
Okay, that's... makes a lot of sense. Did she defect or something?
Wow,
Sounds
cool.
like... Wow, cool. She's just so chill with it.
Wait,
Okay,
what?
yeah.
Huh? Their
I'm
commander.
wondering if maybe she did defect.
Hang on, back it up. If you're the commander of Colony 11, then you're Ashira.
Ashira.
The Undying
I
Blade.
wasn't sure if it was Ashira or Ashura. It's Ashira, okay. Like Shakira, but not quite.
Undying? What in the
Like
Queen's
the Queen's
name?
themes.
She meant to be some kind of celebrity.
There ain't a defender worth their salt in all of Tevez who hasn't heard of her. She's the commander of a silver rank colony, in the running for the strongest person in
Well,
Keves.
I mean, Ethel's gone, so...
Getting back on topic, you're telling us you were attacked by your own colony.
I suppose I am telling you that.
So
But why?
weirdly posh.
What for?
Well, I guess I have given them a
Still
couple
though,
of
the design's
reasons.
cool.
These things happen, you know. Anyway, I'm going to remove Colony 11 from the equation. You guys
Hell
want to come
yeah,
with?
let's go.
Huh? Come with?
She's so chill about this. I'm liking this.
Sorry? Now it's open season. This is all kinds of stupid.
Stupid.
You're talking about your own colony. Your mates. You'll just go
Nah,
off and
just get
fight
rid of the
them.
flame clock.
Sure. One rarely gets to enjoy a battle such as this. Also, I have my own reasons for
Okay,
killing
she's just a maniac then.
Besides,
Sure.
sitting back and letting them keep taking swings at me is not my style. It's just no fun.
Okay, this
that
will be a
way.
fun one to
I
unravel,
don't think
that's
you
for
meant
sure.
to say that part out loud.
Well, but why are you inviting us to
For
join?
the banter, darling.
Huh? So you're telling me you're not the great and terrible Ouroboros?
We are.
Huh? You knew?
Come now. I've heard this personally
She does
from
seem
the
to
Queen.
be a battle junkie.
Every commander alive knows about you lot. As I hear it, you're some kind of rebels going around wrecking colonies.
That is our deal, yes.
That's outrageous. Well, it's also true, mostly. But we don't do it just for the fun of
Well,
it.
It
Sometimes
sounds
I
like
do.
you're not everyone's favorite person right now either. What's your goal?
Surely it's self-evident, no? On the battlefield, you have one of two options. Fight and live, or fight and die.
Oh,
I mean, I
When
retreat a
considering
lot.
the pure act of trading life back and forth, there's no separation into enemies and allies. Not for the killers, nor for the ones being killed. That's something you soldiers should get. More so now you've rebelled and made sure everyone wants your heads.
Like I keep saying, nobody here did that on purpose.
Okay, so she's just a maniac.
I'm
All right.
sure. Everyone has their own way of thinking. I'm not trying to say
It's odd that
otherwise.
of all the characters to be just like full on, I want to kill everything. She's not an attacker. She's a defender. I don't know, I feel like some of the roles here could have been moved around a bit so that not everyone is an attacker in the world. But in her case, she probably should have been.
In any case, there's a place for you on my battlefield, if you feel like joining. I'm sure Colony 11 will give you a warm
I suppose it's
welcome.
more just her style.
Though maybe not the one you'd wish for.
What is
All
her
right.
problem? What in the Queen's Snow White wings
What
does she
in the
want
Queen's
from us?
beans, you know?
I don't know. But she certainly seems to be after something.
Okay.
We've made some
I
new
mean, we
friends.
could go the story way, but I kinda like this.
What kind of place is
Why not?
this?
I don't even know what that location was. Let's just carry on.
Oh, don't tell me. Have you actually decided to accept my
Yeah,
invitation?
why not?
Well, you know, we do owe you for helping us before.
We would have been fine. Let's be real.
I've never heard of anyone entering the Wolf's Den just because they owe someone.
She sounds like an antagonist now.
But how are you even
Posh
planning
and
on
just like
fighting a whole colony
kill
alone?
hungry.
Charging at them head on?
Wow, okay. I mean, I'm cool. She's on our side, so I'm chill with it.
Ah, you must be the tactician. Got it in one point, Dexter.
You're insane.
I know! That's what I'm saying.
Oh, come now. We live in a world of strife,
Against the odds,
of
we choose to
constant,
fight.
unending war. And you question my sanity?
Sorry. Just... Okay, now she's instantly a lot cooler.
Know what? Just sounds like suicide to me. Maybe you really have lost it.
Uni, that's too far. Even for you.
Okay, but you did hear her, right?
Yeah, I think Uni's got a point here.
My colony, Colony 11, guards the castle, and it's rightly hailed as being impregnable. Not a single Agnian soldier has ever broken through, not even once.
I mean, the consoles just sort of teleport in and out on a whim if they count.
I fought long and hard to defend
Also,
this colony,
Kamaravi's there, but
and now I'm going to
I
bring
guess he was
it
also
down.
brought in.
Just one woman.
And 6 others. And 2 Nopon.
think of anything more satisfying than that. I know I can't.
You know what else you're not thinking of? The moment they open fire and turn you to mincemeat. How's that for a punchline?
If that happens, I'll do my soldierly duty and turn into a lovely corpse.
She is a psychopath.
I'm touched by your concern, but they won't be killing me that easily. All of you. I'm sure you've overcome your own share of hairy situations. We can do this.
I mean, I know we can, but...
What would you know? You don't know
we're
a thing
still
about
crazy
us.
for it.
Don't be such a worrywart, Uni. We can do anything if you've got our backs.
You're awfully enthusiastic about
Yeah,
this,
he's
Lance.
kind of simple.
You reckon?
Now I think about it, you've known about Ashira since the start. Do you maybe...
Shut up! She's the best
I was
defender in
kidding,
Keves.
but...
I'm just some nobody. If somebody told you you get to fight alongside a legend, wouldn't you jump at the chance?
What an awfully nice thing to say. I'll be looking for some great things from you,
Okay, so
Lance,
almost
what-
certainly Lance's class inheritance.
What?
I feel you there, Lance, don't worry.
Oh, give me a break.
Well then, my dear Ouroboros fellows, what say we sally
Yeah,
forth?
why not?
The battle awaits us, one that's sure to prove a most thrilling distraction.
Alright. Ashira's temporarily joined, we can see what her deal is.
It's always good to have a few good
Ooh,
battles.
battle buddies. Ooh.
Says the woman who leaps into the thick of it by herself.
Okay. Okay, so, Ashura. Undying Blade Ashura. Of course, we saw a bit of her in the trailers, and not the trailer. Yeah, the trailers. We saw a bit of her from the trailers, so you know I'm vaguely familiar, but not completely. So she is a defender, a lone exile is her class name. She has an A in attack, an A in defense, a D in support, and a D in usability. So although she's a defender, she's also really good at attacking. She's kind of a hybrid between attacker and defender in a way. So that's interesting, you know. An aggressive defender whose swift, deadly slash strikes draw foes in only to mow them down. I really like the concept. She sounds strong. She seems strong, so let's see. Demon Slayer, the Blossom Dance? Holy shit, her Born in a World of Strife wasn't even like a... Okay, so she is like Dunban reincarnate, but also psychopathic, isn't it? This is Dunban in his days before Sword Valley, where he was like really overconfident. That's literally what this is. Launch art? A launch art? She has a launch art. Good to know. That'll be very useful. Thank you very much. Yeah, she seems pretty good. I rate it. I really do. Let's just get into the battle. Okay, there's a lot of them. Should be fine though. This feels almost cathartic, especially when you use AoE moves. God, I'm only imagining now the grey chain attack potential with his like AoE and damage buff when there's this many enemies around. I just thought of it for a second and I don't know. I think the dopamine in my brain just peaks thinking of that. Yeah, let's give it a go. What is Ashura like in a chain attack? Heroic Chain guarantees an amazing, but they won't reactivate in this chain attack. Okay. That, to be honest, I like that. She's got low TP, so you wouldn't... You know, of course you'd only really want her to guarantee the amazing. She's not good for much else. Okay, I really like that. Guaranteeing an amazing is pretty good. And because amazing gives back 3 people, but it won't reactivate her, you probably want to use it at a later point in the chain attack. That's the vibe I'm getting. Is that it's a good way to confirm an amazing in the latter half of a chain attack when you've got less people around. For now though, I guess we'll go for getting Tyon up to a Bravo. Yeah, she does seem quite niche to use, because generally you only want to use her in a chain attack where 3 people other than her have already, you know, aren't in action, and you're not going to currently get an amazing. Okay, hopefully I can get to 150 here. The break and topple helps a lot, yeah. That's good. Cool. So yeah, I'll use Ashura to finish off the next chain attack, because it's a guaranteed amazing when I wouldn't get one otherwise. Brings back the right amount of people, should be great. Yippee! I love that. Oh, I love it. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, so lands on his own gets to 89, and then if I use her now, it guarantees an amazing and brings back 3 people, aka it'll bring back Lan, Senna, and Tyon. Guaranteed. That's really good, I think. And I can launch with her as well. Look at that. That's great. I really like her in chain attacks at the moment. Maybe she'll get weaker through the game as I develop other strategies. And you know, I still think Grey is the GOAT, but like, she's pretty damn good for being able to guarantee an amazing. You know? Saber Siege. Increases damage ratio by 150 percentage points and grants power charge to all allies. I always like a damage ratio increase. Okay. Honestly, the disrespect. Personally, I wouldn't have that. Okay. Personally, wouldn't have that. Okay, I really like Ashura in chain attacks. I feel like there's a lot that can go wrong with her, but if you do it right, then I feel like she has a lot of potential. Okay, big old damage. That is a lot. 239. Not bad. Yeah, a lot of potential with Ashura. Good to me. It'd be nice if there were more enemies around for the AoE, but... Wow, okay, blew him out the water. 1.3 million. We're halfway through chapter 4. I'll just remind you one more time.
No wonder your little gang is causing waves. You were completely ruthless.
I know, it was half dead and I did 1.3 million damage. No, we didn't kill them once, we killed them about 7 times.
Do you have to talk about us like that?
Just so you know, we actually were trying to go easy on
No,
them.
we weren't, Senna. No, we
No
weren't.
need to hold back. You can wipe the floor with them. That's me giving you the green light.
She should be so proud of what I just did.
I heard of some terrible commanders before, but this one takes the biscuit, hands down.
You know, there's rumors that some soldiers in Colony 11 are crazy tough.
Is that right?
Yep. Way I heard it, they have snipers who can shoot you from behind a mountain. Or specialists who can
I mean,
read
it's
your
not great
mind.
if they can shoot you from behind a mountain when we are out in the open inside their colony.
Bollocks. Those aren't even good rumors.
Ooh, now this sounds interesting. Is there anything they said about me?
Ooh.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, they might have mentioned some things.
Go on, try me. Even though I can probably guess.
They call you Syra, the Undying Blade. A heroic commander famed throughout Kevers. Another name they use is...
Go on.
That suicidal maniac.
So true. Oh no,
Okay,
don't
I
get upset
see.
about it.
Wow, that kind of sucks.
Oh, definitely. I was prepared for anything.
Is it going to
But
rile her
this-
up?
It's just so bland, so boring. I was hoping for something with more zest, more bite.
That's what you're hung up on.
If you're finished chatting, I'd like us
She
to
is
get
an
moving.
absolute war maniac.
And don't forget, we're smack dab in the middle of enemy territory.
Oops, you're right. Not much time until reinforcements come.
She's a crackhead.
I'm feeling a little miserable, but I can take it all out of my men. No problem.
Yep, it's official. We found the worst commander.
Oh my god. She's nuts. She's actually nuts. And I'm glad that we acknowledged
Heads up.
this.
Second wave.
I also like how it's basically just like a... This is just a battle rush. That's all this is, and I'm actually kind of here for it. One thing that might end up happening at the end of this chapter, by the way, and I'm just going to make the call now. And again, this is a prediction, so I could be wrong. I have a prediction that at the end of this chapter, the people in the city of Swordmarch, you know, Van Damme's people, are going to, like, break into the castle. They're going to launch an assault. The only reason I say that, because I know that it's such an outlandish prediction, is because I'm pretty sure it's in one of the trailers. And by, like, trailers, I mean, like, the early ones. Again, those are the only ones I've seen. Hence, that's the only stuff I really know about, and that's why I'm so specific on some points, and have no idea on others. But if that does happen, then I wonder how that will shake up, you know, what's going on.
Oh, you think we can take
Alright, these guys shouldn't be a problem. If we can get an early chain attack with AoE, I am going to be ecstatic.
Come on, hey, let's go.
This bloodlust.
Although I don't know exactly how I'd do that. Oh, I was going to check my classes. I think I'm fine. Man, so many of these. Ooh. Ah, let's try it. I want to try this. 141.9. That is our peak. Wow. Oh, sorry, not 141.9. 1.4. Okay. 1.4 million. Big damage. Okay, big damage, big numbers, big person.
Now we're here. Colony 11 is only a stone's throw away. The final battle is nigh, ladies and gents.
Before that, there's one thing I want to confirm. Who is leading the
Is she gonna turn on us as like the final challenge?
A type of person you should know very well by this point. Care to make a guess?
Sure enough.
A consul.
Oh, a
I knew
consul.
it.
That idiot has delusions of being a tactician. She's the very definition of a narcissist.
Okay, he's got a female one. I think that's the first female one we've fought other than the... was it P or O? Whichever one it was.
I'm sure right now she's drunk on the feeling of controlling the soldiers like puppets.
So those soldiers, she's just fleeing them at us against their will, trying to beat us down.
Ugh, what a snuffing creep. Makes me want to hurl.
I wouldn't pay that too much attention. My guys are enjoying themselves regardless.
Oh, really? And how exactly do you figure?
Can't you tell from how much of a fight they've been putting up so
Aren't they
far?
just being controlled?
They're seriously coming for blood. Well, mostly mine, of course.
So, what? The consul doesn't even need to force Colony 11
Oh, they're
to
just
attack
doing
us?
it because they feel like it.
Seems like a stretch, even considering our current company.
I couldn't say for
So what, do they just hate
They're the same
Ashira
as I
because
am,
she's
after
like a
all.
maniac? I guess.
The more you say, the less I understand. Are you just gonna keep skirting around it?
Whoa, now. No need to sweat the finer details. All you need to do now is enjoy the fight.
I
for what
guess
it
I
is.
will, as long as you let me chain attack.
The next battle will be even tougher. Which is to say, that much more fun.
Okay. I'd give her a therapist, but she'd probably beat them up too.